To Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go here in New Orleans. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Down. Yellow, 43.
Looking to throw is Rattler. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to
All
go.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready, ready.
Third, they need 8.
Here we go. Here we 52 black, 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Out of the gun, Rattler. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Falcons are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Come on, set opposite. Green. Ready?
The drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the set.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Come on, set. Whoa. Black. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Throwing. Rattler. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Saints first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9.
Set, ready. Slide blue, 33, yellow. Hut.
Throwing is Rattler. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 9 yards to
I got
go.
high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third down and 9.
Ready. Red, 38. Check, smash. Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 29, here's 2nd down and a yard. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready.
A play fake. Now, Rattler. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he is out of bounds at the 45. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, New Orleans.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Rattler. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Set, blue, go. 45, white. Set.
Now a toss play, running left. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
We
and
are
12
through one.
at the 23-yard
It's the
line.
Falcons with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it second down and 12 to go.
Ready. Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
At the 20-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and 9.
Here we go. Drill green. 10 black. Smash red. Hut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons.
So it's third down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive, but even though you're trying to keep the puck team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Check, hurt.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. First down throw there is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox.
On the coverage.
And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Track. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. Third down coming up.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Okay, ready?
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
Their own 34-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Slot man in motion left. On the give, it's Robinson. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Pitts is the man in motion. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 13.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this.
1st down, Atlanta.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Flush to his right. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Set, hut. Hey, go 45. White. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
17 yards.
Okay, ready?
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hey, green.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
43 red. Back, blitz. Set, hut.
Here's Rattler. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Finding space at the 40. Oh, he's still on his feet. And they will finally run him down. That is a big gainer for the Saints. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Steel, black. Set.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Rattler. He'll throw it left and has his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
Set.
To the air again, Rattler.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
On the double.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Set. Red. Smash. Red. Hut.
From the gun, here's Rattler. He got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another
New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now it is first and goal.
Let's go now. Smash. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
Ready up.
He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Drill green. Ready?
To throw on second down is Rattler. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Xavier Gibson, touchdown Saints.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. On the move left. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Now, deep ball for London. That is brought in. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
He'll swing that out wide. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Down. Block 40. Check.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. Open man. That's Gibson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the set.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Up the middle they go. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready, break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Rattler. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Black shot. Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, here's Rattler. The right side to Olave. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Flight blue. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Rattler. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Black, 95. Hey, red.
Motion, motion, motion. Reset, reset, reset.
Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
45, one. Ready, go.
A play fake. Now, Rattler. This one caught right side by Knox. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 4.
Set, ready. 6, 60 red. 60 red. Go red. Cut, cut.
Out of the gun, Rattler. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Ready.
Rattler now on first down. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Third and 2. Here we go.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First and 10.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Check Fury. Drill green. Check hunt.
On first and 10, it's Rattler. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Terrell on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready?
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it?
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
50. Hut.
Here's Rattler. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Up by Nick Bolton. And the Falcons will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 30. First down, Falcons.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Hill drops to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
21-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70. Check up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's deep for Olave. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
These guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Falcons, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Atlanta.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. He's going to air this one out. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Hiking it, go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Third down.
Third and a yard.
Get up.
Slot man in motion right.
Get up.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Falcons first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Here's a design run.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Tight end on the move left. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
He'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Come on.
Pitts is the man in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in third and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. Third and long.
Throwing now on third and long. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Saints 7.
Let's go now.
A pitch comes to Williams. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's hard. That is a big gainer for the Saints. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
At the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man, that's Gibson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
And the Saints.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Saints cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.